Hello, 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 everybody. What's up? What's going on? Thursday night, baby. Thursday throwdown here. Sixes Hockey League. 6v6 action. My name is Mr. Hollywood here, bringing you guys the play-by-play call here tonight. We got some games lined up here. I'm ready to rock and roll here on this Thursday. It's week 2 of season number 9. I got a whole bunch of streams already lined up. I was looking for a couple in particular. If we have these, New Jersey versus Chicago, LA versus Columbus, Florida against Dallas, San Jose against Edmonton. I think I have that one. Also in action tonight, Tampa Bay against Calgary. That should be a good one. New York against Carolina, and St. Louis versus Anaheim. I did load up a couple streams here. What's up to Crescio in the chat there? He's got the Washington stream, okay. Islanders stream. I think I have the Islanders one lined up for now, but I'll see if I could get one of the other ones I just mentioned. Welcome to the program, guys. My name is Mr. Hollywood here. We've got 6v6 hockey. We got Sixes Hockey League. So I do have Edmonton, San Jose. That'll be on the top left. Right now there's a Islanders stream. There's a Nashville stream I have in Ottawa. Well, let me see if I have any of the other ones. I'm going to take a look here for Twitch. I was really looking forward for Tampa Bay and Calgary. I think that's going to be an exciting one here tonight. Might be possibly the series of the night. I mean, we look at the standings. You know, both teams off to a great start. Calgary has taken a couple losses here this week. Tampa Bay's been rolling though, man. They've been doing good. So I want to see if I could get that. Let me take a look here at the Discord. Let me see if there's any other alternate ones here that I'm missing. I mean, it's a bit early. It's 10:02. A lot of guys throw these up last minute or right before they launch in. So let me see that I'm not missing anything good. How's everybody doing here? Thursday night. I'm here all night, so have the 10 p.m. games as well as the 10:45 later on. Okay, so let me see. No, I got that one. Bruins are playing Senators. Okay, I have a bunch of streams on that one here, I see. Well, let me take a look. Still looking for that Tampa. I mean, okay, looks like I got a New Jersey one. I do want to put that one in here. So I think that one actually either may have started or about to start off. Ooh, Washington's playing Buffalo. Okay, that should be interesting too. Alright, let me do this. We got Edmonton. Yeah, New Jersey, Chicago already on the way. So I'm going to load that one up. Chicago already on the board. 1-0. They're not wasting any time here tonight. So we got that, I believe, on the... I'm going to add in the Washington versus Buffalo. On the bottom right. Let's do that. So that one's kicking off as well. Both games on the bottom, loaded up. Waiting on Edmonton versus San Jose, top left. And we got Toronto versus the Islanders, top right. Let's see who Nashville has tonight. I forgot the schedule on that one. First 5 minutes of the New Jersey, Chicago. Once again, Blackhawks got on the board real early before I even got the stream up here. 1-0, first 5 minutes. Puck drops in the Washington game against Buffalo. That may be an interesting series as well. See what the Sabres do here against the #1 Washington in that Eastern Conference. And the Islanders strike first against Toronto. 1-0 here, first 4.5 minutes of the game. So quick early goal for the Islanders as well. Chicago. All right, Nashville has Vancouver tonight. Huh. I'll see. If that one gets interesting, I'll definitely add it in here. Right now, I'm going to keep these 4 here right now. I didn't see anything for Tampa Bay or the or even LA. I was looking for LA versus Columbus. Looks like San Jose Edmonton's ready kickoff. So 4 streamer here, ready loaded here for 10 p.m. This one should be exciting. We got some great games of hockey here. As always, Sixes Hockey League, 32 teams, 16 matchups each night. So, we're bound to have something good here. Buffalo and Washington so far, pretty quiet for 6 minutes, 0-0 as we have an icing call. New Jersey ends up tying it up here, 1-1, just under 9 minutes remaining, so they respond back even game. Islanders still remains 1-0, midway point of the first period. Here to kick off tonight on this 6v6 action here. Thursday night, week number 2 here. And the standings, everything's getting pretty interesting on here. We're kind of getting to see, where teams falling right now. A couple teams have been making a couple moves. We'll see if it's for the better or not here. Bit of an issue there on the street on the bottom left, but it's a Chicago goal. Player named Solani on there for the Blackhawks. And back on top with that goal, 2-1. Islanders extend their lead to 2-0. And the Edmonton San Jose is underway. Hey, shout out to Ducky there in the chat. Ducky, how you, man? How you on this Thursday night? And for Chicago, that was Hooligan, actually, who had the goal. Vibes on the assist on that second goal. And Edmonton here on the board. Delhi with the goal for the Oilers. They take the 1-0 lead here. First 2 minutes of the game against San Jose. Peaceful, relaxing for web designing. Awesome. Gotta love it. Something I'm not looking forward to is tomorrow. I'm hearing here, I'm in the northeast section of the States. And they're predicting a lot of snow coming in tomorrow. Kids already, I believe, either have off or at least a delay at this point. But outside of that, it's good. Thursday nights are great. Tomorrow's Friday as Vibes scores here for Chicago. He had the assist early on. Now tacks in the goal. And Chicago will go up 3-1 with 2:12 remaining here in the first. So Blackhawks putting up 3 goals in the first period. And that time Hooligan on the assist. And Edmonton tacks in another goal as well. They'll go up 2-0. Looks like that's Obi for the Oilers. The Oilers are right there, 7-6, coming in here tonight. Obi-Wan's on the goal. Washington and Buffalo still scoreless, but the Capitals are on the power play as we approach the 2 minutes here of the first period. Thursday night with Hollywood. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Absolutely, man. You know what we do here? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights. I'm always here. You know, this week, actually, I added in an extra day on Monday. You know, and you'll see that sometimes. You know, Mondays and Tuesdays are the difficult ones for me. I'm trying to get a alternative streamer for those nights, so if we could possibly cover the full week, which would be great. The other thing, one guy messaged me on there. He's like, he watched a couple of my streams, and he's like, you know, that he likes how I do when I do like a featured game of the night, and I'm kind of giving that thought because it will be a lot more in depth for that particular game. You'll still see the other games, you know, I'll have them like on the side, or I'll bring them in during intermission or between games. But to do more of a like a feature game, I wanted to do that with the Bolts and Flames game, but I did not see a stream on that one. So I just dropped that. Maybe tomorrow night I'll roll with that. I'll try it out for a day. I'll see how that goes. But basically, it'll be more in depth, so I'll be, you know, doing more of the play-by-play, the passing, everything you see on the ice there, and the other games will be on the side there. So for each night, you know, we'll pick like the best matchup that night. We'll still get a lot of the streams, you know, like I said, in between. I'll definitely toss in, you know, I'll bring up like the 6 or 8 screener or whatever to show the scores of the other games. And right now, Edmonton on fire in the first 3-0, and so is Chicago, as Vibes again, this time a power play goal. That's his second. And the Blackhawks got 4 here already. Broke through that defense. 1-on-1 with the goaltender, with the backhand on the Barry. 4-1 here to begin period number 2. Period 2 on the top right as well. Islanders on the power play, already up 2-0 over Toronto. And let me see what's going on here. I also have that Nashville game against Vancouver. It looks like Nashville's already up 2-0 in that contest. So we'll see. Anything changes on that one, I will definitely bring it in. Let me see. I saw a couple streams added here. Shark sounds. Okay, got that. Blackhawk cells. All right. Well, I got 2 of the ones that I wanted here, but I wanted Bolts and Flames in particular, or even the LA Columbus, but I'll check for those later on. Yeah, that's silent. I mean, that's kind of what I want to do as Toronto gets on the board here, breaking the shutout. 1-goal game there on the top right. I wanted to do more of a series of the night, basically, because this season, I know other seasons was a bit different, but this season's everybody plays the team twice, you know, on there, and it'll be a more focused on it, you know, as the highlight. And I could even toss in a highlight reel on that series since the voiceover is already going to be done on it. You know, and then the other games you'll still see scores of those on screen as well as in between. I'll blow them up a bit, you know, during intermission or in between the games, or they're like in the dressing room or whatnot. But we'll work that out. I'll try that tomorrow night. I came on here a bit late, so I didn't want to change it up here of what we have here so far. But right now, man, a lot of high-scoring games. Over to the left, like I said, Chicago's got 4 goals here. They're on the power play on top of that here in the second with 8 minutes remaining. Edmonton's up 4-0 against San Jose in just the first. Islanders game's a 2-1 game, and Washington and Buffalo still scoreless. They're in the second, 7-minute mark. It's a battle right now between the top of the East there, but Buffalo's been making some noise here this season. And if they could pull off a win here against Washington, that would be impressive. As Baker scores for Chicago, that's his second. Make it 5-1 now. Cool if I could do a red zone type of thing. You know, that's something I gotta talk with like Ducky and stuff. He's real good with codings and stuff. Maybe we could get something like a scrolling, have like the scores updates in there. Possibly. As I take a look at that stats there, man, 17-4 shots on net. Chicago's all over the Devils here tonight. You're watching the Sixes Hockey League here, season number 9, 32. All 32 teams competing here. Very competitive season here, the biggest one yet. That man on top left there, Obi Wans for Edmonton. Not only does Edmonton have 4-0 lead, but he has got a natural hat trick. Not many guys have performed this, but we've seen it on the show. One in particular, Sweats, last season. But Obi does it here live, and he's got 2 more periods left. All right, Blues leading 1-0 over the Ducks after the first. Let me see. I was looking for that Blues stream. Let me take a look, because I'd rather switch that off between the Chicago or that Edmonton game right now. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wow. There is a lot of streams here. All right, let me see what I have. Which ones have been added. Which ones I don't have. Pittsburgh's up 2-0 against Winnipeg. There's stream on that. What else? Oh, there is a Ducks stream. Let me, I'll toss that Ducks game in here. Let me sub it in. Looks like Goon Squad, the Bearded. Oh, he's a big supporter here for the show. So let me add him in. I'm gonna take down the, that Chicago game. 5-1 right now in the second. So not much of a contest right there in that one. There's the Anaheim. Alright, so it looks like there's a restart there after the first, it appears. Yeah, it looks like a restart there. Now, the word I'm getting, the Blues lead it right now 1-0 at the end of the first. So we've got that one there. I'll still keep Edmonton. Let me see. If we got one of the other games. Wow, there's a lot of Bruins stream on here. Brooks has the New York game. That one's interesting. Let me add that one. That's against Carolina. I'll switch that here with the Edmonton one. Right now, Rangers up 2-1 in the second. Washington has the lead here in the third. Only 1-0. They're on the power play though. So finally that deadlock was broken. And I apologize, I'm missing a couple of these. I'm just trying to load up all the good ones that are going on right now. Yeah, Those look good for now. Alright, and I have an extra bonus one in case. Alright, so here we go. Big third period there in the bottom right. That game's going quick because it was scoreless throughout most of the game. We'll see if Buffalo could bounce back. We got a delayed penalty, though, coming up against Buffalo. Another penalty taken here. That's going to make their chances of a comeback tough, but one team that has come back right now, that's Carolina. Tying it up here, 2-2. Still plenty of time in that game. That one's just in the second. And once again, waiting for a restart there on the Anaheim game. There it goes. They're loaded up. And as soon as that Islander game concludes, it looks like I have a Columbus versus LA. But that one says first period, so I don't know. That one may have a disconnect as well, unless it was a late start. So right now, some tight games here. 2-2 New York against Carolina. Got a 2-1 game in the third there between the Islanders and Toronto. Washington 1-0 in the third. And here we're getting the restart here. Blues lead 1-0 over the Ducks. .46 Hockey League here, live multi-stream action. And like I said, as soon as that Islander one comes to an end, I'll put in the LA versus Columbus. I did find a stream on that one. Yeah, so I saw that Nashville one on there. I saw you guys tearing it up in that first period, so I swapped it through. But I'll keep that one in mind, man. Thank you. So we got a lot of good stuff here starting up here. Oh, 5-on-3 chance for New York. They're in the top left for about a minute. Remember, Carolina just moments ago tied it up. See if the Rangers could retake the lead. Any Calgary. I was looking for it, Valor, man. That's the one I wanted tonight against the Bolts. But I didn't see either team unless I'm missing it or I don't have the stream. I apologize. If somebody could toss that in the chat here or on the Discord, I'll definitely add it in because it looks like the Islanders game's coming to an end. So is the Washington one, unless Buffalo just scored here. Wait just a second. This one's not over yet. That's going to tie it up. We may get overtime there. It's 1-1 game with 5:30 remaining in the third. And the Islanders game got tied up as well. Oh, man. Under 4 to go in that one. So, everything right now here. Tight games as Anaheim ties it up. Remember, on the bottom left, that's Bearded with the goal. There was a disconnect. So, right now, all 4 games, all tied up here. And it couldn't get any better than this. Better start than this. Talk about parity. Talk about the competitiveness here. You're seeing it right now. St. Louis still on that power play, remember, because of the disconnect. So, huge goal for the Ducks, short-handed, to tie it up, get back in this game. It's the man who's bringing us the stream. Bearded over there. Final minute of play in the Islanders game. Remember, it's a game that the Islanders had initially a 2-0 lead to start it off. Oh, what a big save there. Puck still in front. Islanders looking to clear it. 42 seconds now in front. That shot goes wide. Islanders led it 2-0. But Toronto has bounced back to tie it up here as we have a Icing Call. 35 seconds to go. On the bottom right, final minute of play as well. And in that one, Buffalo rallied back to tie it here in the third. Game on the top left. Carolina also rallied back there. Killed off that 5-on-3 as well. And they'll be heading into the third period. All tied. Look at the stats there. Shots even. Scores even. And here in the final seconds. See if there's any final shot here. That's a shot but a save. But they'll rule a offside on that. 10 seconds in the Washington game. Shot in net there. Save. 5 seconds. And Buffalo's just going to get it out of the zone. And both games are going to overtime. Here to start the night off. Toronto has rallied back. Forced overtime here against the Islanders. We'll see if they could get the extra point. And Buffalo has done the same here over the number 1 Washington, who's only have one loss here so far. We'll see if the Sabres could give them loss number 2. Remember, Sabres are also on top in their group. You know, coming in a record here with 8-5-1, 17 points. Yeah, or if anybody has any score update on that Calgary game, let me know. I'm interested to see who's winning that one. Man, Toronto's out shooting the Isles. And right now, like I said, as soon as one of these overtime games concludes, I will bring in LA. Right now, Columbus leads it 2-0 over the Kings. They still got plenty of time there. That one's in the second, unless there was a disconnect. Possibly. And remember, on the bottom left, it is 1-1 with 7 minutes to go in the second period. And we got an OT winner. Top right is over. And the Toronto Maple Leafs have rallied back, not only to tie it, not only to send it to overtime, but to get the win here over the New York Islanders. That man right there, Danglord, with the OT winner for the Leafs. So let me just get the Kings game in there for now. But an impressive win, impressive come from behind win for Toronto. Crosby and Ehud had the other goals there for Toronto. That was an evenly game there. I mean, time to attack pretty even. I know Fame had both, I believe both of the goals there for the Islanders, but it wasn't enough. And Buffalo wins it in OT here as well. A come from behind. 2-1 is the final over Washington. And that's a great win there for Buffalo. Capitals take their second loss of the season. Well, it was an OT one, so they do manage a point out of it. I'll keep that one on here. We'll see what happens for game number 2. So we've had 2 OT games already. Rangers at Carolina, tied as well. Under 7 to go in the third period. And the Ducks will now take the lead on the bottom left. Here over St. Louis. I think that's Bearded again. Hawkeye Hall on the assist. With 4.9 seconds to go here in the second period. What a clutch goal. That's Bearded's second. And Shem on the secondary assist. So it'll be 2-1 Ducks heading into the third period. Score still the same, 2-2 in the New York game. They got under 5 to go in the third. And on the top right, Columbus, it says 2-0 in the second, but I don't know if there was any restarts in that one, possibly. We'll see. And New York has regained the lead, back on top. And who was that? Stace? For New York. Here with 3:21 remaining. Gaines on the assist. And Angelic Lama on the secondary. We'll see if they can hold off Carolina. We're under 3 to go. Now, I don't know if that was, if that's Owl or... Don't got the actual gamer tag on him. I know there's been a couple of moves. I don't know if he was one of the guys that was involved in the trades, but... 3-2 nonetheless. Final minute there on the top right. And Anaheim and St. Louis begin period number 3. Ducks lead 2-1. After Bearded attacked in both there in the second period after that restart. And we're just tuning in on here. We had 2 good overtime thrillers. Toronto over the Islanders, 3-2 in overtime. And Buffalo taking down Washington 2-1 in overtime as well. Alright, we got score update. So it looks like 4-1 Tampa over Calgary. And that's great for the Bolts. Coming in, 8-6-0, 16 points. They're right behind Buffalo. Final seconds on the top left. As on the bottom, the Blues tie it up. We'll see if the Hurricanes could do the same. And man, the Kings only registering 3 shots here. Time attack not even close. As they head to the third period on the top right. So Columbus looking to try to take down one of the top teams there in that Western Conference. Who's tied with the Flames. But with the Flames losing both here in Game 1, it's not going to matter. 10 seconds remains for Carolina. So we have a big face-off coming up in that New York zone. And I still have the Islanders stream here. I'll bring that in when Game 2 starts up. Kings looking to make this interesting here. On the top right, they break the shutout. 2-1. That was cool. You're cool with the goal for the Kings. And the Rangers hold off Carolina with that big goal in the third period. And that was Owl. Okay, so Hortense Owls got the game winner for the Rangers. I wasn't sure. Angelic Lama, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 points. Gains as well for the Rangers. And I'll keep that one on here. I want to see game 2 of that as well. 3-2 for the Rangers. We'll see how game 2 goes. And once again, if you're just tuning in on here, Buffalo over Washington earlier in overtime, 2-1. Toronto taking down the Islanders, 3-2 in overtime. 2 overtime games. We got a tie game there on the bottom left. Remember, that's the third period. It's a 2-2 game with 6 minutes remaining. And the Kings over in the top right only trail by 1 against Columbus. As Columbus breaks into the offensive zone. And extended back to a 2-goal lead with that goal. That's speed. And he definitely showed some speed on that one. For the Blue Jackets. Here against the LA Kings. We'll see if they could hold them off. 2-goal lead in the third. And speed, that's aka Drippy Moorshoe is the actually gamer tag. Kings do have a power play though here to try to cut this deficit back to 1. And a late goal here by the Blues with 1:50 to go. Remember, it's going to be a quick period as well because of the disconnect. It is the third period. And that's a huge goal here for St. Louis, who has retaken the lead. A player named SRG Blue. I don't know the exact gamer tag, but he's got 2 of the 3 goals there. I don't know if he had the first one on that disconnect. And remember, quick period, so you don't get that long 1-minute countdown here. It's rather quick, and looks like the time is gonna run out for the Ducks as the horn sounds. And the gamer tag is that was Madara Uchiwa, who had the both goals and gets the game winner for the Blues here, 3-2 over Anaheim here in game number 1. So which leaves us here to the Kings game here. 6 minutes remaining. And once again, I will load the other ones here as soon as this one concludes. Under 6 to go. Kings looking to try and get back in this game. There was a good backhand shot, but a save. Puck around the boards. Battle for it. LA has it. Sends it around the boards. One-timer shot and a goal. Michkov makes it 3-2. There's still plenty of time here. 4 minutes remaining. And what a pass. And what a shot there on that one-timer. Michkov on the goal. They need one more though. 3-2 for the Blue Jackets. See if they could hold off the Kings right now. Columbus has the puck in the offensive zone. LA regains it. Looking for the deep pass, but that's off target. It's going to lead to an icing call with 1:25 to go. Oh, are they Luxies? I didn't know that, man. That's interesting. So there's a lot of familiar players from that Washington team in the other league. That's, you know, and so that explains the score here tonight because Remember, the Kings coming in here tonight only lost, what, two games? 11-2? 11-2-1. But they have rallied back here. We've had 2 overtime games here tonight. Will we get another one? Garbage with the goal. Cool on the assist. Honeydew on the secondary. And wait a second, this one is not over. Columbus has given up a 2-goal lead here late in the third. You knew the Kings were not going out easy. I'll get this back to the quad because it looks like the Washington game is kicking off. With 30 seconds left in the third, 3-3. And the other games are still in the dressing room, so we're fine there. 20 seconds to the Blue Jackets. Man, they had the 3-1 lead here in the third. What was it, like under 5 or under 4 minutes to go. And just moments ago. Big clapper to tie it up. 13 seconds remaining here. Face-off in the King zone. Speed with the shot. Save. And a free 6.3 on the clock here in the third. Looks like Hurricanes and New York getting ready for game 2. And remember, game 1, tight game. Rangers won that late in the third. 3-2 was the final. And Washington gets on the board first here in game 2. That's DiCriscio, who's also bringing us the stream. But remember, game 1, Washington led it as well. Buffalo ended up rallying back, winning it in overtime. So we'll see what the Capitals do here in game 2. And the Kings game is going to overtime. That's 3 OT games here to start the night off. And we still got a whole bunch of hockey remaining here. 10:45 games will be starting up here shortly. The Washington game's already underway. And the Rangers game will be hitting the ice here shortly. Ducks and Blues is another big key matchup there. Tight game. That one also came up clutch in that third period. So we could have had actually a lot more overtime games. But big clutch goals there late in the third to end it. And now Washington makes it 2-0. OT underway on the top right. And for Washington, that was Fiends with the goal for the Capitals. And on top of that, they got a power play. So first 2 shots there by the Capitals results in 2 goals. Got an offside call on the top right. Overtime, remember, between Columbus and LA. The Kings have rallied back down 3-1 to force overtime. And you're watching Sixes Hockey League here, season number 9. 32 teams here competing, the most competitive, the biggest season yet. Week number 2, Thursday night action. And here come the Capitals again. Now that's going to make it 3-0. It's getting out of hand here. That one's on the power play. Fiends again. Duke on the assist. And DiCriscio with the secondary. 3-0 with still 9 minutes remaining in the first. I know it's early, but man. A much different game here than game 1, that's for sure. That one was more defensive. Scoreless until that, second or third period. And looks like I do have the Islanders game loaded up here as well. I'll try to get that one in here in the mix as well. I may sub it in here for this because this Washington one, the bleeding continues. And that time that's Q Flex Now it's 4-0. As Brooksy scores the power play goal for Carolina. They take the early lead over the Rangers. A puck right behind that the net, and he just wraps it in. A vintage Brooks move there. Yeah, let me sub this Washington one here for now. Actually, I'll do the Ducks since they're still in the dressing room. And as soon as the Ducks game loads up there, we'll see. I might take the Washington one off because of the bleeding there. I mean, it's getting ugly. Just the first. Remember, Buffalo won the first game. But it doesn't matter. You know the Capitals won redemption. They don't like losing. They've only lost twice here this season. And the Islanders get on the board. But if you're the Islanders, you can't get too happy here. That's Jay Ross unassisted. Remember, they had a 2-0 lead in game 1. They blew that one, losing in overtime. But a good start nonetheless. I believe that was, Jay Ross 96 with the goal. We're still in overtime in that Kings game. 4.5 minutes to go. 3-3. And yeah, Washington is getting out of hand here. That's Q-Flex again. He's got 2 of them in just the first period. Decrecio on the assist. Fiends on the secondary. 5-0. With under a minute to go. So let's let me take that one down. I'm gonna bring in the I'll bring in the Anaheim one back in because that one's getting ready to load. If anything changes in that Buffalo game, I'll definitely bring it back. $5-0 is the score though. After the Sabres won 2-1 in overtime, man. Columbus is a sleeper. Well, they get a point here against. I mean, they outshot them, but it's the Kings with the OT winner. So rallying back, down 2 goals in that third period. Columbus does end up with a point. We'll see what happens game 2. I'll keep that one on here. As Hortense Owl scores for the Rangers, gains on the assists. And Angelic Lama, who's an absolute beast wherever he plays, with the secondary. And we got a 1-1 game. And game 1 was as competitive as this one. Rangers won that one 3-2. And I expect this one to be just the same. What's up, Moon Rocks? How you doing over there, man? Cheering on the Islanders. Looking good. Looking good so far. But remember, you guys had a 2-0 lead in game 1 as well. We'll see if the Islanders can hold off Toronto here in game 2. So what do you do, Moon Rocks? You switch jerseys between Toronto and the Islanders or what, man? I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. Or you already got that Toronto one burnt, put away. Inside joke there, but some of you guys may know it. Ducks and Blues underway here in the bottom right. And remember, 10 p.m. games, man. There was a whole bunch of overtime games. Three overtime games to start the night off. Here on this Thursday night, Thursday throwdown, baby. Moon is salty. Moon's a great guy, man. I was only busting his balls, man. Final seconds, top right in the first. 1-1. After Owl tied it up. Brooksy had the early goal for Carolina. And period 1 ends even, 1-1. Between the Rangers and Carolina. Ducks and St. Louis still scoreless. And while we wait for that Blue Jackets, let me just check to see any update in that Washington game. Oh no, I think I closed that one off. Forget it. Man, Rangers only have one shot, 7-1. Time of attack in favor of Carolina, 2:39 to 54 seconds. Only category they're really winning is the face-offs, and 1-for-1 on the power play. So both teams capitalizing on the man advantage. See what happens. Period 2. And as Bearded scores for the Ducks here. Remember, he had 2 goals last game, but it wasn't enough. Blue still ended up winning that one 3-2. But he gets them on the board here. Shem on the assist. And Shem's always dishing those apples night in, night out. Big asset there for that Ducks team. Got 4-on-4 hockey. Ducks will go on the power play now as they get one of the guys back on for 40 seconds. 11:20 to go in the period. And period 2 underway between Carolina and New York. Speaking about penalties, there is going to be a delay penalty here against Carolina. There's a shot on net and a save. And the puck's finally touched there. So the Rangers on the power play now. After a slashing call against Carolina. See if they could take the lead here in the second. Blues tie it up on the bottom right. And man, I love this St. Louis team. That was Durs on the goal. 9:16 to go in the first. You're watching Six's Hockey League here, season number 9, week 2, Thursday night. One more night tomorrow night to end the week. Shout out to Kitty in the chat, Kittle, 32. Ottawa left wingers trying to get back-to-back hat tricks tonight for Ottawa. Okay. That's against Boston, I believe. I know there's a stream on that. And I could actually toss another one here because that Columbus one's still waiting because that one went to overtime. I guess they're taking a break here in between. Jay Cush, right. I did see that. There's actually two. I think 2 guys are streaming that. Even I think a Bruins streamer was on there as well. I'll toss that in here because we're still waiting on that Columbus one. Islanders get a power play chance here in the second, already up 2-0. I know I had the Edmonton stream early. I'm just checking to see what the score is now. Isles with the save and the freeze. 12:39 remaining there in the second. Alright, looks like Edmonton's 4-1 against San Jose. Man, Edmonton's tearing it up here tonight against the Sharks. Yeah, kiddo, I got that stream on here. Looks like the Carolina one is already going to be heading into the third period soon. That one's in the first, so I'll definitely get at least 2 periods in for that game as soon as the Hurricanes one comes to an end. Or if the Islanders one gets out of hand here. Right now, 3-0. That's Stutzel with the goal. And great to see Stutzel here in the league, man. He's having a tremendous season. 14 points. Gets a goal here. With about 8 minutes to go in the second. Rangers and Carolina still tied 1-1. Final seconds there of the second. And as the Blues take the lead now over the Ducks 2-1. And once again for the Blues, that was Durst again. He's got both of them. Final seconds there of the first period. Toronto goes on the power play, looking to try to break this shutout, try to get back in this game. They did rally in game 1, but now they're down 3. As Rocky with the goal there for the Kings to begin game number 2. Getting LA off to a good start. Remember, LA had that rally in game 1 and then closed it out in overtime 4-3. We'll see what happens here. Off to Tim's out there in that for the Dogs. Good to see that guy as well. Shout out to Tim's. But right now they trail 2-1. Ottawa didn't start off well. It looks to make a... Hey, but you got to get through Boston, so the wins here against Boston will definitely help because that will propel the Senators above. And Bruins and Panthers are not too far behind there, so... You know, all it takes really have a strong week. You get one of these strong weeks, you can get right back in the standings. As the Islanders now make it 4-0. That was a short-handed goal. A lot of great action, a lot of good games here tonight on this Thursday night. Rangers and Carolina. I mean, it's been like this all night long here between these two, and this one's gonna come down to that final minute again. As Hortense Owl takes a late penalty here in the third, so we'll see if Carolina could try to retake this lead. 15-11 to go. They did get that first goal was on the power play by Brooksy. See if they can get another one here, but coming the other way, short-handed. That's Gaines. Unassisted. You know, he threw that pass across there, and then I think went off the own Carolina player. Possibly, and it just went in. It counts. So Hurricanes giving up a short-handed goal here in the third. Rangers again. See if they could come out strong in the third. They did so in game 1. Toronto gets on the board, but they still trail 3 with under 2 to go in the second. Blues and Ducks score still the same there in the second period. That was a good wraparound attempt there, but a better save by Timms, who holds on to it for a draw. And once again, I'm going to be adding in the Ottawa-Boston game here right now. Ottawa leads at 2-0. Begin period number 2. For the Sixes Hockey League here, 6v6 on the Xbox. Season number 9, fellas. Can you believe it? All 32 NHL teams here. It's going to make for a very interesting playoffs, that's for sure. Never been really a part of a league, with this many teams, this many players, and it's definitely exciting. Thank you also everybody here tuning in on this broadcast here of this Thursday night. And that Kings game right now, still 1-0. Kings on the power play late in the first. Rocky, so far, the only goal there for LA. But here comes Halo right around that net. How do you do on the assist? And now that's going to make it 2-0 for the Kings. And this is the LA team that we're accustomed to. Game 1, they had to make that rally back. But here, game 2, great start for the Kings. 2-0 over the Blue Jackets. New York still leads it 2-1. Coming up to the 7-minute mark of the third period. And make that 3-1 now. And that's Hortense Owl, who had that game winner in game 1. Comes out with a big clutch goal here in the third. And once again, the Rangers strike in the third period. I guess there's just a third period team. They know how to finish. They know how to close games out. Carolina now down 2 with not much time remaining. And that was Owl's second goal. He's got 2 for the Rangers. Luxie's saying Central Division is the hardest division this season. And I tend to agree. As we have, it looks like a penalty shot goal, penalty shot attempt here for Toronto. Is that Harry out there? And he's denied. So if Toronto was going to make any type of comeback here, they needed that goal. Unfortunately, they cannot. They get no luck here tonight. 4-1 still for the Isles. Blues lead 3-2. Under 8 to go in the second period. And what a period there for the Kings. Look, only giving up 24 seconds. Time attack for the Blue Jackets in that first period. Talk about defense. I mean, does it get any better than that? And after Toronto misses the penalty shot, the Islanders come down the ice. That's Jay Ross again. And now it's going to make it 5-1. The Islanders should be able to close this out here in the third period. Rangers looking to do the same there in the top left. And they've been dominating here in the third period. You saw the shots there. And make that more as Hortense Owl completes the hat trick with that shot. Man, that was from far distance. It doesn't matter. Gains on the assist Llama on the secondary. Hey, Fanoff, what's up, brother? Of course, man. You know I'm out here, man. I'm out here night in, night out. That's what we do. So Toronto was able to take Game 1 in overtime by here in Game 2. The Islanders coming out big 5-1 as we approach the 8-minute mark. And the Rangers as well, another impressive third period here. They took Game 1 3-2. And looks like they should be able to close out Game 2 here with a 4-1 lead. The hustle, baby. Always gets it done, right? Harry scores there. Remember, he had that earlier penalty shot. He was not able to convert, but he does convert there. But I think it's a bit too late at this point. They're going to need a miracle comeback. They're down 3. I mean, I've seen crazy stuff happen, but we'll see. Man, the Blues really out-shooting the Ducks here. Tim's keeping the Ducks in it back there. He's got, what, 18 saves back there? They only trail by 1. Under 2 to go in the second. Still plenty of hockey. As Hortense Owl completes goal number 4 of the 5 scored there by the Rangers. And that one should be concluding. That one's about a wrap. So let me toss in that here for a somebody requested the Boston-Ottawa game. So I'm gonna tack that one there as Llama scores another one. Yeah, that's that one is done. If any other goals happen, I'll let you guys know. 6-1, man. What an explosive third period by the Rangers. It was a 1-1 game. Remember that. They scored, what, 4 or 5 in that third period. Wow. I mean, you look at that game and you're like, man, it was a blowout. It really wasn't. Both games, were very tight, but... Yeah, Tampa Bay, Calgary, unfortunately, I got no stream on that one tonight. I heard Game 1 was, 4-1, I believe somebody posted on here. Not sure what's happening in Game 2. I didn't even look for that one here. I couldn't get Game 1 on that. Yeah, the Blues really out-shooting the Ducks 21-6. Time attack also in favor. But the defense and goaltending keeping it in there. Look at that, 0-4-6 on the power play for the Blues. They could have really easily put this game away, but the Ducks still hanging on in there. They only trail by 1 here in the third, despite all of that. Kings still lead 2-0 over Columbus. Late in the second, about coming up to the 3-minute mark. Toronto's trying to make things interesting here, 5-3. I might eat my words here because they're only down 2 with 2:12 remaining, so it is possible for the rally, for the comeback. And the one that I closed off earlier on there, that is the final between the Rangers and Carolina. 6-1. Right now 6-1 Ottawa. And somebody was mentioning about the left winger on there for Ottawa, going for the back-to-back hat tricks in that series. And that win for the Rangers, Owl had 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points in that win. And you like to see Ottawa team like this, man. A team that's, on the bottom of the rankings, 1-11-2, coming in here tonight. But I believe they are going to secure both wins here. Islanders just 38 seconds away from securing their win over Toronto. So they'll split that series. Gain 3 points, because remember, Game 1 was in... Whoa! The rebound! The goaltender could not clear that out of there. And wait just a second. We got still 24.5 seconds to go. That's Barry on the goal. This was what? 5-2? 5-1? Man, what a rally. 20 seconds remaining. I mean, that's plenty of time to get the puck here in the zone. Trying to get one final shot. Battle for it behind the net. Toronto has it. Shot on net there. 9.4 seconds to go. Puck goes out of play. I mean, this will be a crazy comeback if they could pull this off. Oh, wow. 10-0 on Pisano. Is he out there on the ice tonight? Is that the left winger that they were all mentioning? Because there's some guy that's just dominating for Ottawa tonight. But the Islanders able to hold off the Leafs there. Good rally by Toronto nonetheless. But that is the final, so that one closes off. 5-4. Nice rally. Harry with 2 goals, 1 assist. And that losing effort for the Islanders. Ross, 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points. And Flame as well. 2 goals, 1 assist, 3 points for him. 5-4 Islanders. And let me take that one down. Get over to the triple screen here, our final 3. See if the Ducks try to get back here. 6 minutes remaining. Columbus still trails by 2 over the Kings. Kings on the power play. And at Columbus Blue Jackets, a lot of familiar faces, a lot of familiar names on there, but they looked real good in game 1. But after the Kings rallied back and won it in overtime, it seems the Columbus team just, I don't know, just lost all hope, I guess. But they're going to need to do something here quick. Because they looked a lot better last night, if you know what I mean. Blues and Ducks coming up to the final minute of play. Blues with the puck here in the numbers. Shaw Timms with the save. He's going to hold on to it with 49.7 seconds to go. I mean, he's seen the puck a lot. Look at that, 22 saves. Off to Timms back there. Great to see him here as a big part of the 6 penalty kills for the Ducks. They got a decent time attack there for 18th. Just not able to, I mean, the Blues doing a good job, I guess, clogging that middle as well. We'll see if the Blues can hold off. They took game 1. I think it was 3-2 as well in that one. See if they could hold this one off here. As Ortiz with a power play goal for Boston. He's got the only goals there for Boston, both. "35 seconds. That puck is clear down the ice. And the offside is called off because the Blues beat out the icing. Timms again with the save and the freeze. Boston getting a pair of goals here late in the third, but they're down way too much. Kings still holding the shutout here. 2-0 against Columbus with under 6 minutes remaining. And every time I look on there, the Kings are on the power play. 14 seconds remaining here. Huge face-off in the Blues zone on the bottom. And a big win, big draw win there by the Blues. Get it out of the zone. 2-on-1 the other way. Oh, that one's poked away. Great defense. 5 seconds. See if the Ducks could get a final shot here. Oh, offside call. Looks like they won't. So Blue should be able to close this one out here as well. Taking both against the Ducks here tonight. That is the final. And the Bruins game also coming to an end. So let me get the Kings game here right now. 4 minutes remaining. As we have an icing call. Once again, you guys are watching Sixes Hockey League here for Thursday night. I'll be back tomorrow night as well. Draw 1 there by the Kings. Halo's got it. Ooh, looking to get that pass across, but they still have it around the boards. Behind the net, in front. There's a shot and a save. Columbus now. And that pass is off target, and it's just been that type of game here for Columbus, but they do draw a penalty. Rocky will go in the box here. They need to capitalize on this, break this shutout. 146 remains. And that draw is won by the Kings, who do a great job clearing that one down the ice. And once again, Columbus, the passing is just, they're just off. They're not in sync here in game 2 as they were in game number 1. That's double with the puck over to Halo, who just clears it down again. 1 minute remains on the power play. Only 42 seconds in the game here. .30 seconds. We're about done here in this one. See if the Kings could hold off the not only the win but the shutout here against Columbus. And another clear. And that's all they got to do. I mean, they're down a man. There's no icing here at this point. Let's kill that clock off. Oh, and the shutout's broken. That's King Manolis. Does him dirty there. So despite, I mean, Kings are going to get the win, but the shutout is broken. Man, who jinxed them out there? Lions, what are you doing out here, man? And King Manolis strikes here late. But it doesn't matter. Kings, nonetheless, 2 big wins. The overtime win as well as here. So they'll come out with 4 points here tonight. That's going to help in the standings. Because I believe Calgary lost game 1 against Tampa here tonight. I don't know what happened in game 2. And Halo with 2 goals in that game. That 3-0 win. 3-1, I'm sorry. 3-1 win. And that's going to do it here for tonight. I want to thank everybody that came here for the show, for the broadcast. It's been a fun one. We had great, had at least, 3-4 overtime games tonight. And we'll see what we get tomorrow. I'll be back Friday night here for the Sixes Hockey League. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.